morning, children. Today we are going to learn about one of the parts of speech, which is conjunction. So a conjunction is a very important part of speech which we regularly use in our daily conversation. So it's a lot better to know more about this conjunction. So I will not get into a very great detail about this conjunction, but we will learn about the basics of this conjunctions. Okay, so are you ready? Okay, let's go. So what are conjunctions? Conjunctions are the words which are used to join the sentences or the clauses or words. Two words or two sentences or two clauses can be joined by using a word which is called as conjunction. Okay, to understand what a conjunction is, let's see this example. Okay, children. So Ravi is a good batsman. At the same time, Ravi is a good bowler. So now this is a separate sentence and this is a separate sentence. Now, as the definition says, what we are going to do here is we are going to add a word which joins these two sentences, right? Can you think of any such word? So if any word which has come in your mind that joins the two sentences, that is the conjunction. So the conjunction here, what we can do here is Ravi is a good batsman and a good bowler. So Ravi is a good batsman and a good bowler. So these two sentences, okay, they are equally important. This sentence is equally important and this sentence is also equally important. Okay, so and one more thing here is they show the equality, right? And they show the equality, and moreover these are the two independent sentences. These are the two independent sentences, but both are equally important. So now these sentences, I am using the word called as and to join these two sentences. Okay, so like this, there are several sentences which can be joined by using the conjunction. So conjunctions are the words which join the sentences, phrases or clauses. So now we will see the different types of conjunctions, and in the different type of conjunctions we will talk about different examples of the conjunctions. Okay, so let's go into the different types of conjunctions. So here in this particular session we will talk about the coordinating conjunctions and as well as the subordinating conjunctions. Okay, we are going to talk about the coordinating conjunctions as well as the subordinating conjunctions. Okay, first of all we'll go ahead with the coordinating conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions are the conjunctions as we have just studied now. These coordinating conjunctions are the kind of conjunctions which join the equal independent sentences, the sentences which have the equality and which are completely independent with each other, so which are completely divided, and the best way to remember these coordinating conjunctions is, okay, if you remember this one, it will be far better. So let me write this for you now. So if you remember like this, that is fanboys, F for a and, N nor, B but, O or, Y yet, S. So all these words like these are nothing but the coordinating conjunctions. So especially when you come to the each and every, we'll see one example for each. Okay, so now here coming to the word for. What is the example? What is the best example you can give? So for the word called as fur, the best example what you can give is, okay, I hate to waste a drop of gas, for it is very expensive these days. So what is the word here? We are using it as a conjunction, that is fur. Okay, when you divide these two sentences, now for example, I hate to waste gas. It is very expensive these days. So now what I'm using the word called as for to join these two sentences. So for here is a conjunction. Okay. So the example which I have written here for the for is, I hate to waste a drop of gas for it is very expensive these days. So here I am using the word called as for as a conjunction. So now here the next word is and. The next word is and. So here when you talk about the and, okay, he is wealthy and generous. So here you can take it as two statements, right? Two sentences. One is he is wealthy, he is generous. But I have used a word called as and to join these two sentences, and I made it as he is wealthy and generous. So that is how we can use the word called as and as a conjunction. Now you take the word called as nor. No, the word called as nor. So here the best example which can be given, Raju refuses to eat beetroots. Raju refuses to eat carrots. He doesn't even touch the carrots. So Raju refuses to eat beetroots. Raju will never touch the carrots. These are the two different sentences. But whereas here I am using a word called as nor and I am joining these two sentences. Okay. So here nor is a word which is used as a conjunction. So Raju refuses to eat beetroots nor will he touch carrots. That means he will not touch carrots and also he refused to eat the beetroots. So this is how we can go ahead with the statement called, example called as nor. Now coming to the but. Now I'll take one more example here. Ravi is wealthy but miser. That means here Ravi is wealthy, but at the same time he is miser. So why we are using and but here and here, why we are using and here, we will definitely talk about that. Okay. So just for now, you just remember this one. Okay. Ravi is wealthy but miser. Okay. Otherwise you can say, sometimes you say that I want eraser but I don't want a pencil. So your friend is giving you pencil and eraser, but you can say that I want pencil but I don't want eraser. So here you are opposing the idea of giving a eraser or a pencil. So here in the same way here also there are two different sentences here that we'll talk now. Okay. And now coming to the word called as or. Let me write like this. Pick a blue dress or red dress. So here pick up a blue dress or a red dress. So what's happening here is, when you are given a choice, the or is a conjunction which is used when you are given a choice. You come to the party or stay at home. You come to the tour or you come to school. Okay. So or in the sense you are given a choice. So when you are given a choice, you will be using the conjunction called as or. Okay. Now next one is the yet. So here you can see the example. He is 78. That means we are talking about his age. Okay. He is 78 yet he swims regularly. So before the conjunction, what we have taken is a comma. Okay. But whereas here we did not put a comma. Okay. So here we have taken a comma here. Okay. For before for also we have taken a comma, and we did not use a comma here. And before beetroots we have used a comma here, and before yet also we used a comma here. Okay. So he is 78. Okay. He is 78 yet he swims regularly. That means yet is a conjunction which is used over here. So the last one is so. So here also for the so, I have taken one more example here. I have drunk 6 cups of coffee, so I have got a headache. So here I have drunk 6 cups of coffee, so I have got a headache. So these are all the examples of the coordinating conjunctions. So these are all the examples of coordinating conjunctions. Okay. Out of them, we will talk a little bit about the and also the word called as but. Okay, now he is wealthy. He is wealthy. He is generous. Now, what is wealthy here? It's a positive sign. Okay, being generous, that is very kind, and also who gives very generously. Okay, doesn't hesitate to help the poor. So that's why this is also a positive quality. So whenever there are two positive qualities, okay, whenever there are two positive qualities, what we'll do here is we'll use the conjunction he is wealthy and generous. So here, and we are using here when there are two positive signs in a sentence. Okay, here he is wealthy. Wealthy is a positive sign, and generous, he is a positive sign. So because these two are positive signs, what we are doing here is we are using a word called as and this and will become the conjunction. So this is joining the two sentences. Okay, now he is poor. He is honest. Okay, so honest. So he is poor. Poor is a negative sign, isn't it? And whereas honest is a positive sign. So when there is a negative sign and when there is a positive sign here, how you will join the sentence here? He is poor. So the conjunction what we can use here is he is poor but honest. Okay, so here we have used the word but. Okay, now let me tell you one more example. He is wealthy. He is miser. Now coming to wealthy, right? Is it a positive sign or negative sign? Right, it is a positive sign. When you come to miser, is it positive or negative? Yeah, it is a negative sign. So we should not be as a miser, right? So we should be generous. So it should be a negative sign. So now how you can join the sentences now here? He is wealthy but miser. Again we are using the word but as a conjunction here to join these two sentences. Okay, like this there are several conjunctions which are used. Okay, now we'll see few of them. Right, we'll take the same example now. He is wealthy. He is generous. So now here you can use a conjunction like this. He is wealthy and generous. That because why we have used and here, it's also a positive sign. It is also a positive sign. So even there are two negatives also you can use and. If there is one positive and one negative, we'll use but. Okay, so he is wealthy and generous. So this is one conjunction. Okay, and you can use another conjunction, that is he is not only wealthy but also generous. So here we used a conjunction that is not only but also. What is the conjunction we have used here? We have used a conjunction which is not only but also. Okay, this type of conjunction is called as the correlative conjunction. Okay, so here I have taken the example of he is wealthy, he is generous. what is the conjunction we can use here? And in same way, you can also use not only but also here. Okay, and one more conjunction what you can use here is, which is also a correlative conjunction. He is both wealthy and generous. So again I have used another conjunction which is both and, which is also a correlative conjunction. So when you are taking two positives or two negatives, what you can use is, you can use and, not only but also, and also both and. Okay, so this is the first example. Okay, and now what are the conjunctions we have finished now? We have finished and, not only but also, both and. Okay, so now we'll take one more example. He is poor, he is honest. So already we have said that now this is a negative sign and this is a positive sign. So how you join the sentences? He is poor but honest. So you are using the conjunction here but. Okay, you can also use another conjunction which is though he is poor, he is honest. So what is the conjunction we are using here? Though. So though is a conjunction which we are using here instead of but. You can write the sentence in this way, or you can also write the sentence in this way. So but is a conjunction here, and also though is also a conjunction here. Okay, so again but, though. So this is how you are using the conjunctions to join the statements. Okay, so there are different conjunctions. Not only this, there are some number of conjunctions which we can use to join the sentences. Okay, children. So the second one is the subordinating conjunctions. Here in the subordinating conjunctions, what we can observe here is, okay, when we talked about the correlative conjunctions, we have seen that these are the two independent sentences. Okay, and we are using the conjunction so that we can join the two statements. If you don't join, there's no problem at all. Okay, but now here when you come to the subordinating conjunctions here, subordinating conjunctions are those kind of conjunctions, okay, which join a part of a sentence to another which it depends on the other for the complete meaning. That means they have to depend on the conjunction so that they can get the complete meaning. Okay, so that is what a subordinating conjunction is all about. Examples, okay, you can take a lot of examples of these subordinate conjunctions, like if, because, while, although, till, before, though. So all these are the different examples of these subordinating conjunctions. Okay, now we will see some examples of these subordinating conjunctions. For example, so here on the board you can see, now you can easily catch the bus as you have arrived well before the time. So here this particular as is used as a conjunction, and this as is used as a conjunction, and this as is used to show the reason, isn't it? So that's in the same way you can use because, as, before, so, hence, as. All these are the different subordinating conjunctions which are especially used to show the reason. I did not come to school because I was suffering from fever. So because is a word which is used to show the reason, isn't it? So this is what is a subordinating conjunction all about. And even if, unless, until, as long as, all these words are also the subordinating conjunctions. Okay, these all conjunctions are used to show the condition, okay, and to show the time also, right? You will not get a new bicycle until one you have. So here until tells about the time. Okay, until this one is completely worn out, so you will not get a new bicycle. So that is how the subordinate conjunction called as until is used here. The next one is otherwise. Otherwise is also a subordinate conjunction which is used to show the choice made. Okay, so it is used to make the choice, like or, right? So here you must hurry, otherwise you will miss the train. So here he has to make a choice here, right? What is the choice here? If you don't hurry, you will miss the train. So if you must hurry, otherwise what will happen? What is the reason? You will miss the train. So that means he has to make a choice. If he doesn't hurry, he will miss the train. So he has to hurry. He has to take a decision whether he has to hurry or not. So if he hurries, only he can get the train. So here he has to make a choice. Provided that though, although. Okay, to put a condition. So here we are putting some kind of condition using the subordinating conjunctions, like providing that though and although. You can borrow my dress provided that you will return it soon. So what is the condition here? You can borrow my dress. Okay, you can borrow my dress, but what is the condition? On one condition. Okay, provided that. Okay, provided that is a word which is telling us some kind of condition. So what is the condition? That you would return it soon. You would return it soon. If you don't return it soon, I'm not going to give this dress to you. You cannot borrow this dress. If you really borrow this dress, what you have to do is you have to give this back to me. Okay, you have to return it. So that is a condition. So how you will tell that in a condition form? You can borrow this dress provided that you would return it soon. So this is how subordinating conjunctions are very useful to us. Okay, and I'll give you some examples which talks about these subordinating conjunctions also. Okay, so children, so that's all for today. Hope you are understood what are the conjunctions, what are the coordinating conjunctions, and what are the types of coordinating conjunctions, and also the subordinating conjunctions. Okay, so with a new topic we will see you tomorrow. Until then, take care. See you all. Bye.